Hello and welcome, this is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more of the multi-consumer products playthrough of Stellaris using the MegaCorp DLC. Alright, let's continue here. So, mostly we were just building up our empire, getting ready for the end game situation. Speaking of which, go ahead and zoom in here, make sure we're staying on top of all of the things we can do here. For example, here, we can continue to build things that are going to help us. So, what do we got? Effect on hostile ships, shield hit points. That could be something. Okay, jump charge time. No, I'm not so keen on that one. I think we hurt the shields. Or we can slow them down. Now, I think the shields make sense, because we want to kind of make this a delaying thing as much as possible. So, yeah, I think disruption, a field generator, makes a lot of sense here. And then we also have this station. Probably going to do more or less the same thing. Well, we could do listening posts, which again makes sense here because it's along the border. I think I would like that one if it's going to be along the border like that. Okay. Because we've expanded over here, it's a lot more difficult to defend in this area. Although we do have kind of a choke point going here because we have these 3 stations. We could be upgrading those. And then there was a choke point over here as well. It looks like Zaffa Station, is it? Let's be buffing that up first. Because that's going to be an easier choke point to... Well, this is going to be our other choke point right here. Well, so we'll upgrade both of them because it's going to take time for that to happen. We'll kind of take this a little at a time. If we do get the technology to be able to build gateways, I don't want to eat all my mineral alloys away. Because that does take quite a lot. Because we're producing so many energy credits at this stage. I'm curious, do we still have the... Yeah, we have the capacity overload. We won't need that anymore. We could go with production targets here. Get ourselves some monthly minerals. That's probably going to be the more important one now, because we have so many energy credits. Oh, these are all finishing. Alright, so we did that all across the board. Let's see what else we can do here. Now we get naval capacity from this, if I'm reading this correctly. So honestly, I'm kind of at our cap level. We've improved a little bit. I do have some fleet rebuilding to do, but I don't think it would be a bad idea to get some of this stuff going. So I think we do some mercenary liaison offices here just to get ourselves some naval capacity. I think that's what I want to do. May make sense to get an amusement megaplex from a standpoint, but you know what? I want the naval capacity because again, we're getting close to the end game. I want to have as big of a fleet as I can have, and we've got the resources to support it. At least in theory, we do. So let's get some of these things going. All right, we're out of minerals again. Go ahead and buy some again. We're making a lot here, so buy 1,000. Looks like our mineral production has recovered. That's nice. Alright. If I've misread that, and we're not going to get that naval capacity, it is what it is. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, let's go to our space stations here. A lot of branch offices now, so... Alright. I believe it was a destroyer, so go ahead and get that destroyer made. I should probably check to make sure we're on the most recent tech, shouldn't I? If we're going to be playing around with building more ships. I don't think there's anything to change. I'm pretty sure we're on the most recent tech, unless we want to go with like an alternate weapon rather than like using lasers. We use plasma cannons or something. Which honestly, there may be a call for that. like on our gunships or something, right? Like to have like a plasma weapon here. So what is the difference? So we've got minus 75% shield damage. So it's going to be more effective against the armor and hull. What about damage, raw damage? 12. Okay, so the laser's more damaging. Yeah, see, I have a hard time justifying it. This is very good against shields and armor. I just kind of like the weaponry that we have. The one I would really think about changing would be the embargo here. Because we could go... Oh, we haven't leveled up to level 2, so I still think that's probably fine. Or the battleship is another one. Because I have a lot of these neutron launchers, we could kind of maybe do 50-50, but I haven't got the kinetic weapon technology up there yet. So, you know what? I guess we're not quite at that point yet. Alright, so we're good to go. Go back up into Gorum and just destroy her. And then, on the other side of things, I'm actually going to switch this. Let's have these guys come over here, because we can continue to build up this fleet, because this is the fleet that needs built up. Once we get them into place, we might start churning out ships at our main main shipyard here, because this can really churn out ships. So, yeah. We'll see.
Research actualized.
Okay, you got some research. Alright. So... Great Penal Colony, Chemical Bliss, Clone Army. I'm not really interested in any of that stuff. We'll just take Climate Restoration here. I'm curious to see how that war is going to go.
Upscaling complete.
Oh, you know what? Did you lose some... Yeah, I feel like you lost some Corvettes. Because I believe... I mean, it may have been... We have room for 3 more. I could have swore it was 20 destroyers. Was it 28 Corvettes? Well, we can swing that. So, you know what, I'm going to just minimize the branch offices for now because it's kind of in the way. Oh wait, I haven't quite built the destroyer yet. Okay.
Upscaling complete.
Now I've done so. I misread that. Okay. So now... Yeah, so I think we need 1 Corvette. And then we'll be truly done.
Upscaling complete. Upscaling complete.
We lost our rival. Okay, all the construction happened.
Upscaling complete.
So now we have plenty of housing. Issue is we would run out of jobs first. But that's where we can move the robots, because they take up less space, but they still do a job. What's going on? We were closed borders, were we not? That must have just been a temporary thing. Like here, I'm not really sure why we have open borders with them, other than maybe a truce. Okay, so you finished construction. Alright, so where are we at? We need exotic gases. Okay. Do that. We'll need minerals, but it looks like we've gotten on top of our mineral production now that we have the edict going in our favor, and I can just keep that edict going. That'll be fine. Okay, so now that you guys are there, what would we want to do? I mean, honestly, I think we need all 3 types of ships. Let's say we go with 2 Corvettes and a destroyer. Again, I don't want to overproduce just yet. We'll take it a little at a time. Because I want to keep some alloys in my pocket. We'll just kind of slowly max out our fleet.
Upscaling complete.
I'm not going to make this fleet too big. Let's go with a couple cruisers now. One is an audit, one is an embargo. Kind of keep that equality going.
Upscaling complete.
And then I'll probably build a battleship depending on how much naval capacity we have. I do have to stay on top of these guys when they do upgrade, but it's going to take a while. Building gateways takes a lot of alloys, so you can't get too carried away. Okay. Really nothing much has been produced in the Enclave. Let's see. Okay, so we'd like to donate. Do we get influence in exchange for some money? Yeah, that's fine.
Upscaling complete.
Okay. So there's our corvettes.
Upscaling complete.
Let's go into
Research
the station.
Actualized.
And we're gonna, yeah, now we have a bunch of naval capacity because we just did all that stuff. So now we can really build this fleet up if we want. So I'm gonna go into the shipyard. We'll build a single battleship. Again, I'm gonna have to take it easy though, because I am going through alloys quite quickly here. So there's our level up to the kinetic. We've got improved strike craft. I might go with that just because it's faster, and I'm not 100% sure which category the gate construction would be under. I mean, I assume we have some element of the tech because we were able to open the gateways and use them, but apparently we are not able to construct them. You know, that could be a mistake, though. Maybe we just didn't have the resources at the time. I'm fairly certain I had the alloys, but I don't remember what other resources it needed. I thought it was just alloys and energy credits, which we should have had an abundance of at the time that I first tried to do that. So I'm fairly certain I don't have the tech.
Upscaling complete.
Alright. So you still need jobs. Go ahead and build another mining district. I'm not really sure what happened there. I thought we had maxed it out. And then we'll look into upgrading some of this stuff. If I can get away with it, of course. So exotic gases we can't really spare. We can spare volatile motes, so that's good. Probably upgrade that when we get the opportunity. Alright, let's go through. Take a look at our position. Alright, I say we could use some housing here. We do have a tradition. I'll take a look at that in a second. Still need jobs. I guess I'm alright with upgrading this. Okay, we have rare crystals. Okay. Those exotic gases we can't really play around with. Okay. And we're probably out of minerals at this point, so that's good. Alright, so we don't really have much of a choice if we want to keep going down this path, so we'll just get some leader lifespan up. We're not far from getting our Ascension perk. And I may go with the bonus against the endgame event, because we're getting darn close. Within the next 10 years, I think it can happen. Although, it's not necessarily guaranteed when it's going to happen. Alright, so what do I want to do here? This will be the last district we can do. We clearly need more jobs. What skill did you get?
Upscaling complete.
Probably
Upscaling
architect?
complete.
Okay, so the station things just happen. Alright. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to get this corporate culture site thing going. Yeah, we'll go with that. Nice and cheap. Alright, let's take a look at this starbase, which is just going to be a couple missile batteries to kind of balance things out. And then... Okay. We come visit your systems. We say, save you from growing too rich and fat, yes? You know, as much as I can afford it, come and get it. We'll go with the target uplink computer here. Then over here. Now, I assume They're all the way up there. So they're gonna come at me from either up top or this way. I'm gonna say the up top area is probably closer for them. As a matter of fact, it might be the only path for them. So we should probably move our fleet correspondingly. We'll move them in here. Well, we've got a nice, powerful station there, so that's probably be easy enough. Okay, we've got a new building in here. Alright, what do we need? Well, I mean, honestly, we know we need exotic gases, so probably wouldn't hurt to get some. We also need housing here, I think. So... Oh. Looking in the wrong place. There we go. Oh yeah, we're already building a city district. Getting a little ahead of myself, I guess. Alright. The main situation going on right now is we have a bunch of unemployment. We're trying to deal with... Oh, we'll see. Okay. And then we haven't checked these places out yet. Alright, we're alright here, although we could do with the jobs. And then here, probably could use housing. I can't build it though, I don't have the minerals. I don't really feel like buying too much more minerals because that would just jack up the cost. Okay, so strike craft. So you can get a mega cannon here. Minerals from jobs. Engineering research, mining station output. I mean, this is nice and cheap, and hey, we could probably use that mining station output. Speaking of which, how are we doing economically speaking? We're still on the bottom. Oh well. I still know I'm the most powerful as far as being able to do things and force my will, so I'm not too worried about it. Thankfully, we have these listening posts, so if the enemy starts coming in a way we don't expect, we could probably reroute. Alright. How's our fleet looking? We've got a battleship, and we've got 6 cruisers, 11 corvettes. How about we just fill out the destroyers and the corvettes and then worry about the other stuff? So, I say we do 20 destroyers. They tend to form our front line, just based off the tactics we use, so we need a solid number of those. And then maybe... Well, let's just do the destroyers first. So, shipyard. Let's say we build 6. I don't want to get too carried away with my hourly expenditure, although I just kind of did. We'll get it there. If we can't get gateways, we can ensure as hell get 2 very powerful fleets to deal with things.
Upscaling complete.
Okay. Looking good. How everything is going on this. Oh. Forgot to do this. And
upscaling complete. Upscaling complete.
And we already have a target uplink, so let's go with the... Well, this is another situation where you're kind of on the border. So the listening post might be a good call, but you know what? My ally's there. Let's just go to the disruption field. You're still working on stuff? Alright. What can I build here? Because an off-world trading company makes sense. What about Gargantua? Gonna have some things filled out. We could upgrade it, but again, that would take a lot of my resources. What about over here? Same situation, although this one is not as expensive to upgrade. I'll go ahead and do that. Just kind of fortify ourselves. Make sure we're nice and strong. Alright, so we could just grab an ascension perk here. I might want to do that, but what else could we do? We've got the research, we've got habitability. I mean, I guess we grab that. I could also be colonizing. This is not a bad world to colonize.
Upscaling complete. Research actualized.
Alright. So, shield hit points. No, no, no. See, these are just recurring things. We'll take the shield hit points. I'm fairly certain we're tapped out on physics. Outside of that AI thing, which I don't want to do, I feel like we're tapped out. Like, that is it for physics research. So, I think it really comes down to what we get in engineering. And we just haven't gotten lucky to get the gateway tech. Oh, and it is that time, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is MegaCorp signing out.